Hey, welcome to Dog Stream. Here we have Dog.
Dog stream is best stream.
He's a very cute dog. Aren't you the best dog? Very good dog.
Yes, we asked around and he is in fact the best dog.
Yes.
He's just the best there is.
High quality dog.
Very elegant pupper. Very happy to be here. So now we are going to play more Devil May Cry. But before we do that, we're going to be reacting to some indie game news from Cult Games. We played another one of their games, The Great Rebellion, and we want to see what else they're coming out with and give them our support.
So these are some based folks, as you may have gathered. Cavalt is like an old, metal thing, you know?
Getting more comfortable, Greggy.
So and obviously I'm memeing, it's cult. There's like a thing where you go true with a V instead of a U, and then you go cult, or whatever, to signify that something is good metal, or like true metal.
I see.
So, anyway.
The deepest lore.
Yeah, I'm just getting the chat up here. So first we'll react to whatever their news is. I'm very excited.
They're announcing 4 different games in development.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's about 16 minutes.
Yeah. So we'll react to this, and then I will show you guys something that I have been 3D printing.
Oh yeah, 3D printing news.
Well, strangely, Rumble is working, and you know what? Maybe this browser is just too gay. Maybe that's the issue. Oh no, there it goes. No, still slow.
The gaming browser is failing you.
I have to uninstall this and get a real browser. I got it because, what's his name? Okay, is chat working? I popped it out, but I can't type in it. Oh, that's right, because I'm not logged in. Makes sense.
It's all coming together.
Okay. Oh god, this is so blinding.
Yeah, pure white on a screen is quite
okay.
something, huh?
I changed my mind. I have to go back to the gaming browser.
And for the record, for those of you judging me, why is your YouTube in white mode? It's because this is a different computer. That's why. I just never changed it on this computer.
There's XP. What is this? Top fans be the first on the leader for live chatters. Oh. So that's my XP?
Oh yeah, that's a new thing that they're introducing in live chat is this idea that the more you contribute to the chat, the more XP you're getting.
See, there's a lot of people that have bots that just, if you type anything in the chat, they're happy about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is Rumble working? Yes, it is.
Excellent.
Oh, I see dog. I see slightly hidden dog.
Yeah, he's moved from where he was before, and now he's more so hidden.
Yeah, now he's hidden dog. Okay. Right, I gotta post on the Discord that we're live. If you're here early, welcome to the Green Room show. We don't price gate our Green Room show because we're so magnanimous. That's what it is. It's not that we don't know how or care.
We're giving you all green dots tonight.
Yes, the green dot. I never did a video about that because I didn't want to be like a muckraker, as it were. But
Well, it's not like we're ever going back to that.
yeah, I'm not going
convention.
back. I probably should do a video on that. That was
Very
interesting.
bizarre.
Yeah. Anyway,
You who hold the green dot.
should be all set to go. I don't know if we want to wait for people to filter in.
Yeah, I don't know. The video is like 16 minutes. There's time for people to get on in here. Why don't you make yourself comfy and I'll start playing it.
Hi, buddy. I'm very curious about this. Hey, David Myers.
Heyo, what's
You can
up?
hear us.
That's
a good sign.
Mic check complete. Alright.
Card games.
Is this the beginning?
We want to thank all our fans for
yeah.
a fantastic year. Everyone who crowdfunded or picked up the Great Rebellion. We had a great launch with
You're
over
welcome.
10,000 downloads across multiple stores.
Is my
We
review
got
gonna
positive
flash by?
reviews from players and game outlets. With only one small government taking issue with us.
Germany.
For
Oh,
a very
Germany.
small team working with basically no budget, this was a huge achievement. It was a true labor of love. Throughout the year since release, we put out multiple content drops expanding the Great Rebellion. Our success allowed us to update our website, count out games, and expand our next games. We will have more Great Rebellion news to come later, but today I'd like to lift the veil on what other things we've been working behind the scenes in the various teams making up cult games by now.
Very cool.
We've got 4
Stylish.
games in development now to share with you, which I think our audience is going to love. Maybe not the fabled modern audiences, but the gamer audience. Most of these titles are still in early development. The first is a special one, in particular for our longtime fans. If the Great Rebellion was our love letter to the early 90s, this one's for the early 2000s. We hope you enjoy.
Oh, just tell me if you ever want me to pause, by the way.
I'm hyped. I want to know what they're. Oh, dude.
Oh, it's one of these games.
It looks like Fallout, but live
maybe a
action,
little bit.
obviously.
Yeah.
It's like what's that called? The Rampage one.
Yeah. So they did a Kyle Rittenhouse thing.
No.
But isn't that also kind of like this?
Yeah, sure. But there's Hatred. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Not my type of game,
No.
but neither is
This
like
looks good though.
neither is a platformer. So I would. Yeah,
It
this,
is pretty high quality.
this looks cool. I was excited because I thought it was gonna be turn based, but I'll take it.
It's up to us to make a turn-based game.
Yeah.
Hyper Rebellion, Blood and Circuits.
Okay.
That's kind of fun. It's
I'm
like
pumped. Also, David Myers is now #1 in the XP thing.
Congratulations, David.
He sent a total of 2.
This is a high-octane twin-stick horde shooter which you can level up and upgrade multiple playable characters. Human 1028 and the Rebellion return to Earth, only to find it overrun by a new cult and their army of the Mechanics, a cyborg army, who've traded their souls for circuitry to serve a machine god. This time around, things will be darker than ever before. Hyper Rebellion will be the most ambitious game we've made. Constructed with buildings, physically based rendering, giant hordes of enemies, a surface system for fluids, fire, and explosive hazards you can use to your advantage. Our crowdfund for Hyper Rebellion is now live on Indiegogo. We would dearly appreciate your support in bringing this ambitious game to life.
Okay.
We have been entirely funded by our audience, and as a private business, our allegiance has always been to our people. There are no corporate strings attached to us. With all that said, please do go over to our crowdfunding campaign and support us. You will
I wish they were crowdfunding on like some. I mean, I guess like people are like addicted to these like platforms, but
Yeah, well, there's not a lot of good alternatives out there. That's part of the reason why Fund My Comic was started, but obviously that's, more specifically catered to other comics. And
Yeah.
it's more of a tight-knit group of... Not that I don't think they would allow games on there. They probably would, but... It's an interesting, like, new spin on the game, though. It's, like, kind of same universe, but this is, like, a darker future that's, like, I guess they're trying to be against the AI cucks. With, like, the robots taking over and, like, giving up their souls to be replaced by
we already moved on from mass migration and leftism. Now it's on the AI cucks.
Well, not like there was robots in the first game,
there
of course, but this is like a... I don't know, like a bad end sequel. Like if you didn't succeed the first time, this is what you have to fight.
What is this XP thing? I don't know, by the way.
Yeah, it's something new that YouTube is putting into their chat for live streams.
Yeah, when I
It's
opened
supposed to encourage people to chat more.
Yeah, when I opened it a minute ago was the first time I saw it. I actually don't like the XP things. Not this particularly, but a lot of people have this bot in their chat where like when you type something, it'll like tell you that you like it'll be congratulations, this guy leveled up, and it's like
wow, thank you.
It's like I popped in someone's chat who doesn't have anyone in there, and I sent like a message. Like sometimes you'll say like just hi, and then it's like congratulations getting to level 1. It's like what? Just or you say 2 things and then it'll be level up. And at some point it's like half the chat, like 50% of it is like me, and then the other 50% is my level ups, and it's like now it feels like I'm taking up all this room in the chat. It's
yeah, I guess so. I guess I guess some people do like the top chatter type of ranking.
Yeah.
But I also can't help just thinking, like, unless you're managing your chat, it'll just be some schizo typing in a bunch of comments. And then getting top.
Yeah.
But I guess, that's why you get moderators and whatnot to pan them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird thing to also to like rank someone's like social engagement, because like
yes,
in Dungeons and Dragons, like you're supposed to hand out inspiration, which is like a free reroll if someone like role plays well or something like that. And like I handed it out to some people just because they were helping other players feel comfortable like in the game. So like when another player wanted another player to explain their backstory, I was like inspiration, because like because it's helping the game function on like the social aspect of it.
Of course, yeah.
So like, but it's a weird thing to put a value on that, because like I don't know. It's like far more comfortable to say boulders fall, everybody dies. Like I don't know, than to So, but if you had an AI that was like valuing like how nice someone is or something, it would be even worse. So like there's just frequency of comments is like, oh, there's one thing. There's some bot that somebody I watched had, which was like when the first time you talk per stream, you get a certain amount of points, because it's like your daily check-in or something like that. Like you get your login bonus to the chat, which I think is like nice. So if you like show up to the stream, it's like an attendance thing and you get points or something.
In general, it's just nice when you show up to a stream and you just like say hi, even if you don't want to engage completely in conversation.
Yeah. So I don't know. I wonder.
So, I think it's like a give and take thing.
Not sure if I should feel attacked by that. Trisha's saying some schizo comments a lot levels up. No. You have all very normal chat messages.
Right. Yeah.
There's no end towers going on to maximize your points. But yeah, it's also if you see a level up thing, I don't. Like it doesn't show up for me. It just has your rank next to your name.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how YouTube is doing it. Plus, that's like one comment is level 1, and then 2 more comments after that. He hasn't leveled up, so it might be the same system, like just the check into the stream thing.
Yeah, maybe. He says, yeah, most streams I have been involved in have tons of lurkers that I assume are just listening while they work.
Yeah,
And that's fine.
I feel like that's pretty common.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people say that they listen to our VODs just as background noise.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to the VOD squad out there.
What's up, VOD squad?
So this is exciting. This is a game I'll buy, right? But it's not something that is.
It's not something that you'll hold dear to your heart.
Like I played Hatred and I liked Hatred, but this isn't like my type of game.
No, I know. Yeah, I feel the same.
But there's 4, so we get 3 more after this.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yeah. I think it's 4.
But yeah, I wish they were crowdfunding on a site that gives you more money. Because what does Indiegogo take? Like 10%?
I think they both take 5%, but I'm not 100% sure.
I remember at the end seeing how much they took. I was like, damn, that's a chunk.
Yeah, I don't even remember, honestly. But yeah, it would be nice if they had a better method of crowdfunding.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have something really cool figured out for Horizon Quest 2 / book thing.
Well, we have Fun My Comic.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah.
It's also, I wonder what Iron Age is doing. I
I
haven't
don't know.
checked in with them in a while, but they're basically just like a hype organization for like based indie authors.
Mm-hmm.
So they do other stuff too. It's all over the place. So
Cool.
Developed in partnership with a new development team, and it's something we have been incredibly excited to announce under the Cult Games label. I don't want to spoil anything just now, so please enjoy the trailer the team has put together.
okay, so this is like a satellite team. Very interesting. I'm not a huge fan of that logo, to be honest. Supposed to be a helmet?
It looks like a football helmet. Oh wow.
It's
Very
like,
poly.
it's like old 90s, like... they're trying to do System Shock. Does that say anything above the door, or is it just a barcode?
Looks like just a barcode.
Very like Pixar.
Yeah. Last guy.
It's very striking with the big goggles.
Yeah, very strange.
Kind of alarming. Like it
And kind of spooky.
doesn't just have eyes.
Soy breeze. Great.
It's like old school VR. He has the click thing in the back.
Serene Estates' Last Guy is a 3D action adventure set deep within an impossibly vast housing facility, a megastructure stretching across hundreds of square miles. Yet out of all its inhabitants, only one is awake. Seeing man-made horrors beyond comprehension will ignite the spirit of any man. Your sole objective becomes to escape Serene Estates. Along the way, you'll uncover the secrets of what happened within its walls. The complex is alive in ways it shouldn't be. Intelligent, responsive, and hostile. The gameplay is a mix of exploration, environmental puzzles, and action. The focus is on navigating the facility's interconnected spaces, solving challenges, and facing obstacles that stand between you and freedom. Heavily inspired by the aesthetics and mechanics of early 2000s design, with visuals and mechanics that evoke the era's classics. Designed by a small indie team, Serene Estates' Last Guy aims to
I like their
capture the
reference
essence
material.
of
Those like
experience,
weird
while offering a
early
new story
2000s
setting
handheld
players
things.
to immerse themselves.
Yeah, right.
Big news. The demo for Serene Estates' Last Guy is available for download on Steam right now. So
Yeah.
pause the video, wishlist the game, and download the demo.
Oh,
This
neat.
goes a long ways towards helping us.
Yeah,
We hope you
interesting.
enjoy. Thank you.
I gotta remember to throw that on my wish list. That doesn't look good to me at all, but I know wish listing it really helps you for Steam.
Right, because it shows like a certain amount of demand, so they'll like promote it more, etc.
Yeah, like I was listening to a bunch of like game developer like advice things, and they were like, there's talk about customer acquisition costs, so how much you pay in advertising to get a customer.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying that you should put a cost on wishlist acquisition, like getting people to. So if you have to give out candy or you have to spend a certain amount of money to get strangers to like wishlist the game, it's worth it because it has a real dollar significance.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if that's true, I'll wish. That does not look fun to me at all.
I
I hate like platforming and like aperture science, like
think it's it looks like a little too artistically simple to me.
Mhm.
And that's what kind of bugs me. Like the main character's design is like a little bit bland, I guess.
yeah.
And I get it, like when you have to do 3D animations for the character, it's probably like a lot in of itself.
Yeah, so you don't have stuff clipping. They were able to have him do a lot of movement with that issue.
Yeah, right. And the animation part itself looks functional and nice. Like you said, very Pixar-y. But I don't know, it's just like it's kind of just a bald guy with goggles. Should have gave him some low poly tits.
Should have given him some low poly tits, is that what you said? Hey, buddy. You upset about sharing the couch?
No, he'll get over it. Alright, next games.
Games, yeah. Got two more. Ooh. Fantasy? Don't make me play as a dwarf. Boo! I want to be a man. This is a very good. It's a very good recreation of that, like Tolkien dwarf poem thing. Oh, that's a man up there.
Alright. That's your intro.
Oh, I'm in. I'm so in.
This looks nice. Look at that. Oh,
turn-based,
my God.
grid-based. Gimme now. Oh, dude, it's like Legend of Grimrock, but based.
Build
your base.
Oh my god, you can build your base?
Oh, dude. Oh, I'm so in.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Oh my god, what if
Coming to mobile.
coming to mobile?
Coming to mobile. This says
So-
coming to mobile.
So a lot of those grid-based games, they're easy to do on mobile, like tablets and stuff.
Is it only coming to mobile?
I don't know, but I know. Legend of Grimrock was ported to mobile over popular demand, and then the Quest or something like that was originally on mobile.
I thought he said this was for gamers.
Hey, pharmacist.
Hey, pharmacist. Welcome to chat. We're just reacting to some new games from Cult Games.
We're doing
They
some
did an
gaming
announcement.
news.
Yeah, we're doing gaming news before Devil May Cry. So, feel free.
I'm not playing that on mobile.
No, I'm not playing it on mobile. I'm not putting anything on my phone.
Put it on PC or I'm not playing. But that looks
That's
sick.
why I have a gaming PC. It's for the games.
That looks super sick. I want that on
Yeah, that
PC.
easily looks like the best of the bunch.
Hell yeah.
Or at least the most compelling of the bunch. The most that I would consider playing.
Now, they don't have 3D models for the characters, right? It's just the portraits.
It's just the portraits.
I bet
we could definitely modern our characters.
First, we could mod them in for sure, and I for sure would. However, I bet you could also be like, "Hey man, let me make a portrait as like promotion or something." You know?
I don't know if I would do it in their like style that they've already got going on here though.
That's true. That's true. They might have artistic
not that
direction.
The style is bad that they have, but it's not the style I would go for, you know? It's like fine.
I think they're trying to replicate like the old like cheap painted style.
Yeah, I think
where you have an artist and you're like, "All right, I need like 10 characters within a week." And they're like, "Will you unlock the shackles if I paint them in time?" And they're like, "Yes." And so you end up with those kind of paintings. Like those seem like time crunch kind of.
They do seem very time crunchy. Yeah, especially that lady down here.
Yeah, like when you zoom in on Age of Mythology, like the gods or whatever, they're actually like not all of them are super detailed. And he said he had a website, and now his like website is down or something. But like he had a website where he talked the backstory of every painting that he did. It was so interesting to hear why this one was like this. He remembers like the week he did it and what they asked for and like why he painted it this way or that way. And it was so interesting. And like the website seems like it's down. It was like
that's a shame.
And it went down when I looked for it. It was when the new reboot of Age of Mythology was announced, and I was like immediately suspicious. Like EA, what did you do? Like fucking like take down the most interesting art website on the internet. But
going out there and ruining people's lives.
Turn-based retro RPG. I'm so in.
Yeah, consider releasing it to Steam.
I'm immediately gonna mod in all sorts of portraits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Liam from from Slayer in the Wide Valley and stick him in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, your Slayer in the Wide Valley portraits would look nicer for sure. Alright, I guess one more game, and then we can move on to playing the Devil May Cry.
A lot of time left in the video. You think it's going to be a big game?
Well, let's finish this one.
This is a classic, old school and traditional dungeon crawler in the vein of games like Dungeon Master or Orcs and Elves, featuring a soundtrack by various dungeon synth artists. Besides
dungeon synth artists, alright. Nice.
Will play an important role, giving you a reason to gather wealth and risk your life.
That's a cool idea.
All wanted a true classic video game genre that we could take on the go with us, not filled with time-wasting mechanics or shady monetization schemes. You'll be able to play a free demo, and if you like it, there will be one transaction to unlock the full game. That's it. We don't want another slot mobile game. We want a game that you can take with you and lose yourself in, like the handhelds we grew up with. Handheld gaming, not mobile gaming. In Dverghold, you will travel through dungeons deep and caverns old. You will set out with a band of adventurers to reclaim the dwarf home from an evil necromancer, and the deeper you dig, the darker the danger. Make no mistake, adventurers will suffer mortal wounds. This isn't modern fantasy with millennial riding and twink orcs. In our day, orcs were adult games to be taken anywhere you go. Eventually, our plan is to release an expanded version on PC and console after
Good.
the initial mobile launch.
Good,
Okay.
good.
All right.
You enjoy the next.
I can wait. I can wait for the PC launch.
Yeah, I'll wait. I don't like playing games on my phone.
Have you reapplied at the ministry yet?
2 weeks ago. Still nothing.
My boss's wife works down there. He said he put in a good word for us if I do this job at Q9.
Q9? How long will we be gone?
Not long, I promise.
Oh, boo-boo, you look terrible.
Feel terrible too. All these day shifts are killing me. But we'll both feel better once we get that permit to have our baby.
Q9? How long will we be gone?
Not long. I promise.
Biostician?
I hate that logo.
I have difficulty reading it.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Also, once again, you need to work on character designs before you start with the animation and everything.
Yeah.
Because once again, we're having this issue of like very bland characters. Like, oh, what's her character design? She has red hair and yellow shirt.
Yeah.
There's nothing else distinct about it or anything. It doesn't stand out, you know.
Yeah, it's no good.
A little bit Pixar-y in
Yeah,
terms of like
yeah.
the 3D models themselves, but you know, you can still kind of make that work depending on like how you go about it.
Fascinating premise though.
Yeah, are they going for like I guess an anti-communist angle here with the whole permit to have a baby?
I don't know if that's like anti-communist or just like a cyberpunk setting
Yeah,
with population controls.
yeah, clearly it is. We're looking at dystopian sci-fi future.
But like good voice acting for the guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't think the character designs visually look that great,
No.
but like the writing in the trailer is pretty compelling. I think they'll make a really interesting game. My suspicion is that it's a first-person game, and so there's really no reason that you couldn't have very detailed models for like a 3D cutscene, you know. So like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess they're doing the cutscene like in-house, and they just can't do like a Final Fantasy, you know, style like quality like cutscene. You know, and I can totally appreciate that, and I'd rather them do things
Yeah,
in-house.
I don't know what the story is behind the 3D modelers they're working with, if they have limitations, or if they're like just working with whatever assets that they can get for free and then like slightly modifying them, or like, you know, what's the full story behind that. But if you want the game to be as high quality as the Great Rebellion, or even the first game that they showcased, I would say you splurge a little to find someone who can model you a really well designed character, if that is the problem. If the problem is the modeler themselves can't do much with it.
Yeah, and like. It's saying a love letter to the early 2000s. In the early 2000s, they were punching way above their weight. So this is... It might be inauthentic to use like an overly detailed like texture on a model that isn't that complex that you can't animate that well. But that's exactly what they did in the early 2000s. They had like really detailed characters that were very simple like polygons. that couldn't like actually move that much. Like,
I mean, if you were doing it in that style, that would be a good excuse to like have a really complex character design.
I think, so your motivation in the game is got to get back to your hot wife and impregnate her, right? So it would help if she was hot.
Oh yeah, right. That's fair. Right. Well, we'll listen to the rest of it.
Biostation is our upcoming narrative adventure and technological horror game with a story written by Dave Martell, the creative talent behind the popular Bizarchives magazine. In the wake of global calamity, man has achieved a utopia of progress. With the aid of AI, the dream of an eco-futurist paradise has been realized. But when it all rots away, what will happen when the machine learns to dream? While fulfilling daily tasks, AI tech Riz Eisenberg uncovers an anomaly in the frame systems of Arcade, a fallen solar punk hellhole. This routine repair sends him into digital voids of an unfathomable terror zone.
Haven't heard that in a while.
Biostation will be an episodic solar punk horror adventure series, which we hope will unnerve you when it releases. Inspired by the spirit of classic games like The Longest Journey or Grim Fandango, mixed with a truly unique setting and aesthetics, prepare to be sucked into a new take on weird fiction, a mixture of dystopian futurism and cosmic horror, where unspeakable things await amongst the endless sprawl of the megacity.
Yeah, the biggest thing that would be a turn off of that for me is just the one line when AI learns to dream. Like, are we doing the whole AI becomes conscious thing? Because I hate that.
No. I think it's I'm really on the spot, like trying to explain this, but he said cosmic horror in there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that at first, but then once he said cosmic horror, it made a lot more sense. So like, Cthulhu is dreaming, and there's a lot of like different like Lovecraftian things that are dreaming, and the effect of their dreams is like they make certain people go crazy and stuff, and like it has this effect like. Oh,
so you're thinking Cthulhu is affecting the AI?
Yeah, maybe not specifically, Cthulhu, but yeah, like, so through dreams in Lovecraftian stuff, you're like somehow vulnerable or something. So I think it's some kind of cosmic horror has like contacted the AI because it has learned to dream. So it would be my guess, right?
Would that also mean that AI has to have consciousness in order to be controlled?
I don't know. But also, the other way you could take that is because the AI is dreaming, it's doing what like Cthulhu is doing, which is like influencing other stuff or contacting other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Still a little bit left, I guess. Get to the end.
Now for our final announcement of 2025. The Great Rebellion will be getting another release. This time, it is not set in 2085, but instead in 2084, and it is coming to a handheld system.
A handheld?
Edition 2084 will bring changes to the universe. Every record has been destroyed or falsified, every book rewritten, every picture has been repainted, every statue and street building has been renamed, every date has been altered, and the process is continuing day by day and minute by minute. History has stopped. Nothing exists except an endless present, in which Lucis Lux is always right.
Interesting.
As you can see, we have been hard at work, and we hope you are excited for our new games, and to play the Great Rebellion on the go or in your living room. Over the course of the last year, new developers and artists joined Cult Games, each bringing their own ideas and talents with them, and allowing us to form teams dedicated to multiple games. The individual titles are being developed by teams of 2 to 4 people each, with some crossover. Please do consider donating on Indiegogo and helping fund the charge. We cannot exist without your help and support. In us you will find loyal developers, with you being our sole allegiance, the player and customer and nobody else.
Alright. Nice work, guys.
It's funny, all the sci-fis are depressing, and only the fantasy one has any optimism to it.
Yeah, it's true.
It would be kind of nice to
All the
see...
sci-fis are kind of like hitting the same note as like the first game,
Yeah.
where it's like dystopian future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think because the world, at least in Europe, is extremely depressing. Like, only with Trump have we started to see some, like, glimmer of, like, hope for the future and the pressures that he's exerting around the world. But, you know...
You're right. It might be tough.
Yeah, and I'm seeing, like, glimmers of hope all across Europe where, like, stuff is starting to change in favor of the West. But I could totally understand how people over there can't see a happy future. And I think it is exceedingly rare to have a optimistic sci-fi where the future is positive.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, the amount of hostility I get in response to talking about having an optimistic sci-fi game or optimistic sci-fi story is insane. So, like, like, the sci-fi I'm working on is kind of a mix of the two. It makes me want to write a optimistic sci-fi thing. Although I feel like an optimistic sci-fi thing would be best done with a lot of visuals, and so it'd be best done as, like, maybe a comic or illustrated book or something.
Well, I know plenty of comic artists.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Good stuff. Awaiting for cult games.
Yeah.
It is surprising to hear that they're working on so many different games, like, all this time. It's a lot to put on their shoulders. I guess they're trying to get out a lot very quickly so that they can make that name for themselves.
I think they've probably attracted a lot of other developers that want to work with them, and so they're more like a publisher than a developer in this context.
I don't know.
But they're probably consulting with the main guy as far as, like, what to do. So this is great to see. It's sort of like a community building.
Yeah.
How many views does this get?
760.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just premiered today, so. Alright, I guess we'll get set up for Devil May Cry now.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, the less views it has, the more value we could potentially offer. You know what I mean? So it's like, because I would feel bad if, like, if I was, like, wasting their time being like, oh, we want to do something. But I sent him. I saw he replied. I sent a message like, "Hey, we should do some kind of collab to promote whatever it is you're premiering." He sent a message back. So I gotta read that. What do you guys think, by the way? Do you guys have any thoughts on
the games that were presented?
Yeah, those previews. Is anyone feeling any kind of way? Also, the pharmacist has decided to do a no damage run because he's tired of watching.
Me fail.
Yeah.
That's alright.
I was saying last time. I think the Souls system being popular is probably actually good for a lot of games because it takes much less skill to balance a game.
Now I gotta do this puzzle. Oh, sorry, I gotta turn the volume down.
It takes much less skill to balance a game that
Not turn the volume down when the game's
uses
open?
the Souls sort of functionality.
Okay. Oh, God.
Nah, not really my jam.
Shields that
None
glow
of the
with
four?
light, and a pair of lances. Okay, sure. I will try this again.
Twin sticks are a very particular kind of, like...
Light. Shall I use the emblem shield? Yeah.
I guess makes sense. Yeah, the only thing that I was super excited about was the fantasy thing, because I love those. My biggest problem with Legend of Grimrock was that it wasn't turn based, and so I'm like clicking like a schizo, like trying to get the attacks to happen fast enough.
Funny that my body just produces light.
Yeah, because you're.
'Cause I'm just that cool.
You're angelic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. I don't need anything, I don't think. Ow. Hey, even my bad playing has got to be better to watch than the Netflix anime.
Of course. Although I don't know if I would set my bar to be quite so low. Hey, it's Quantum Weasel. Hope everyone is well there. Hope Gurgi is well. Gurgi is well. Are you going to try and get some distorted Ifrit punches in this stream? I don't know what that is. And
it's one of the swords.
Is it a sword or is it the fists?
Whatever. It's one of the melee
I
weapons.
think it's like a lava fists.
Yeah.
There was a video he posted
Come on.
about some kind of thing about distortion or something. I didn't watch it yet though, so I don't know.
Wait, did I already go through this?
Wait, how come no one else has leveled up but David Myers over there?
You're not commenting enough.
Sent you a link on a video of how to do it. Yeah, I didn't look at it yet. Low effort game development equals Soulsborne sounds about right. I think it's not effort. I think like skill. Like if you don't have as much skill at balancing combat, it's harder to mess up a Souls-like combat system. Cause like I play this and I don't really like it, but I played that newer DMC thing, and like I liked the gameplay of that. Like once you get into like kind of groove of it, it's good. I always felt like it wasn't quite perfect. I felt like I wasn't. It's not like one of my like favorite games or anything, but I could just see when I was playing DMC like.
Oh man, the camera is my real enemy here. Ah. Oh, bro.
It's kind of similar to like The Witcher 2, where like the combat is very simple and very clean, but like you could just tell if they went a little harder with the complexity, it would be really interesting. Because like I played that game just never blocking, only using Ard. And I would try my best not to have to dodge. So Ard is a shockwave spell. So I would, if I knew that I was going to get blocked or I was going to get hit, I would spend the magic to counter their attack. And so it has very like aggressive kind of feel to it. But I don't know if they had some weirder mobility, like you let the shockwave push you back or something like that. Sorta like I did in Slayer in the Wide Valley. Could have been kind of interesting. But anyway, I don't really like the gameplay in this very much. but
Oh,
the
God.
sort of mediocre gameplay you get out of any of these like these Souls clones is like fine, if you know what I mean. Like it's not good, but it's like I mean, yeah. Like the unrefined kind of gameplay in this, which I'm sure like the later games they made it like much better, etc. But I don't. The camera drives me crazy, and yeah. Although to be fair, it's something I don't think I mentioned was the fact that you can stagger bosses is really cool because I think a lot of people don't know how to make a boss scary or difficult without making them immune to all CCs. And so I really admire how the bosses in this feel scary and difficult, but you can stagger them. So, like, sort of the concept of, like, the Predator, where, like, the Predator is scary because you have this, like, this onus to kill him because it's possible. So you're sort of, as like, a man, you're, like, stressed out, like, oh, I gotta kill the fucking Predator. Whereas, like, with something more dangerous, it's like, well, there's no hope. I'll just die. Doesn't, like, activate fear as much as just, like, despair.
Mm.
So it's, like, not as interesting. It's not as engaging. But you can kill the Predator. You can kill an alien, like a xenomorph.
Alright.
Keep in mind what she's playing now is the very first character action game of its kind. Yeah, no, I am aware. So of course it's going to have cracks show. If you want a truly great 10 out of 10 action game, go for Bayonetta 1. Yeah, I think we own it on Switch or something, and people have been telling me to play it. Maybe I will. I'm not like a. Maybe I'm just
this
not
fucking guy again?
super duper action game guy.
Ugh.
I bet a lot of like what is enjoyable about one of these games is how well they optimize the style things, like which things are cool, or like how the combos should go together to be cool. Oh, you should use your devil trigger to heal.
Does it heal? No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't. I just used it.
It heals over time. It does heal.
No, it didn't heal me enough.
I know, but it does heal you. Yeah.
It's like as soon as they start me up again, I need to like go as quickly as possible. Otherwise, things will just kill me.
I don't know what the term is for it, but like, I guess people say like playing it safe. But like this kind of system has a bigger ceiling for being more fun, but it also has a lower floor where it could be worse. Whereas I feel like Souls-like can only be pretty moderately fun. But the floor is much higher. Its base level is better because it's more simple. There's less things that could go wrong. Cool.
Oh my god, are you gonna stop at any point? Jeez.
You should double trigger. So yeah, it did heal you. You were below half.
No, I saw it heal. It was just so slow and not very insignificant.
It might heal more when you're doing damage, although I guess you'd have to ask the pharmacist Don't let Big Bird hit you with his lasers. Yeah. Man, Big Bird is such a strikingly, like, goofy-looking character. Is that Devil Trigger charged up then? I'm trying to make sense of what the symbols mean. You just need all 4 symbols and then that's charged? Or is there like a doily thing that goes around each one of the symbols or something? Okay, so hitting seems to charge up Devil Trigger. Seems like you have Devil Trigger again.
Oh yeah, thanks, camera. This is helpful.
Are they offering to dodge for you too? Like, what is that? Devil Trigger. Yeah. Get the little extra run speed. That was a cool fight.
Plucked. And I'm sure a remake of this game would be able to polish it up and make it better.
Like, make the camera controllable? Wouldn't that change the whole game?
At the very least, make the camera.
Wouldn't that be a whole different game, though?
It'd be a better game.
Taking and dealing damage and taunting all charged Devil Trigger. Remember, taunting gets you Devil Trigger back, so make sure to do that when you know you have an opportunity. Is it
that's
better?
why they put taunting in this game.
I assumed it charged your Devil Trigger.
I thought it just like charged your cool meter. Cool, radical. Calm down with the rumble pack now. I get it, it's lightning. Hey, babe.
Man, her tits seem really strangely shaped. Man, that face.
Yeah. Although even if, like, Cult Games had a game that looked like this would still look better. Better than that, like, Pixar-y, free asset style, you know?
Are you talking about the fourth game? Or was
yeah, well,
Yeah.
any of their 3D games really good.
Yeah.
So if I just use Devil Trigger and then start taunting,
I assume you have to taunt an enemy.
it has to be like in combat.
I would assume. Doesn't seem that it's...
Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
I mean, I wouldn't tell it.
Let's see.
Okay, so what? This is an empty room camera? I'm not allowed to go in here? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, and to be clear, it wasn't your quote-unquote bad gameplay that made me want to do a no damage run. It was just seeing someone play the game in general that made me want to revisit it. Wow.
Cool.
Wonderful. My first time through the game was a dog shit run. Well, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, like, learn the bosses and whatnot. Oh, that is what you're supposed
So
to do.
how come...
I was just doing that because I thought it'd be fun.
So Quantum Weasel says two things.
Oh.
Quantum Weasel is level 2. The Pharmacist is still not level anything.
I don't know how it works. I also, because I know that this new thing that they're putting on chat, it's not for everybody's chat, so I wonder if people who don't have this showing up on their chat, if they're not able to participate. I'm not 100%
Hey,
sure.
check it out. I just said two things and then I level up.
Yeah, right.
Pharmacist is not only talking a lot, he's giving us important game information.
Yeah, he should be number 1.
It should be. This is his game. His comments should be weighted. I like how Twitch has separate chats you can make, or like, or you. I guess you can't, but I thought it would be a cool feature. You can pop out a particular user and see just the things that they're saying.
Right.
But like, and so sometimes if someone's giving good advice, like they've played the game before or something, the Twitch guy will like pop just them out, and they always make sure they see their chats.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what if you had like a separate feed that was people who know what they're talking about, and then like if someone says something stupid and he gets you killed, then you kick them out of the notes of what you're talking about chat.
Hey, Gabe. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
We're playing more Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I just said test, and I got the third place. Quick, Gabe, say something else. You'll get to you'll get to 4th place. Somehow, and I clicked on the XP thing in the corner, and it said David Myers has 75 XP, and me and Quantum Weasel, we have 50 XP. Getting annihilated in PUBG. Wait a second, how did you get to level 3? Did you bump me down to 4th place? It has to be based on watch history or something. I also see the XP thing. Oh my god. He said one more thing and then he bumped me down even further. Gabe is too powerful. How does this work?
I guess it must be based on like how often you've come into.
Damn! I don't even have a badge anymore. It took it away.
Gabe, you dethroned him.
See, I don't even have a
I gotta
thing.
go back.
Oh wait! It just in the corner it says 75 now. What does this
Open
mean?
up the store.
75? Oh. Oh, I bumped out Quantum Weasel somehow. Fascinating. But I don't even... I see myself. So, Pharmacist, if you click on the... I don't see any XP thing. Do you see next to... So in the top right of the chat, next to the 3 dots, there should be an X... It says, like, some amount of XP. And then... Do you see next to people's names, so they have, like, a little crown and then, like, a number? No, it's true. David Myers has been good at being there for the mic checks.
Yeah. We need him bad.
Although when the Pharmacist isn't here and we're playing the DMC, we end up stuck someplace for like...
Oh, yeah. Forever. Alice. I can get another level of the vortex. Bro?
Have you even used it?
No. I don't know how. Let's get it.
Oh, so you don't see an XP thing in the corner. Weird. They're rolling out this feature slowly, but I would have thought that they'd roll it out for like only certain streams, not for certain users. That's a bizarre way of rolling it out.
Well, they're seeing, they're seeing if people like it or use it, I guess.
It's a bizarre...
If it increases chat time.
It's a bizarre way of rolling out the feature, though. It's like everyone in chat...
Yeah, because it's a shame that not everyone can participate.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, everyone in chat except for the pharmacist has the XP system. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, hell yeah. Come on. Oh, come on. The spiky part didn't even hit me. It was the side of it.
Also, shouldn't, like, moderators be exempt from collecting the XP? Well, I guess not, right? I guess you're... yeah, okay. It makes sense that, like, you'd want to incentivize moderators to participate. However, I am the one streaming, so... I mean, granted, it's on your account, or like a different account than the one that I was chatting. So, yeah.
I hit this? No.
YouTube might just hate me.
Just for stuff.
Who knows? If you have a DMC issue and need to summon me, just ping me on Discord. All right. Well, that or I could just look it up, right? But
No.
I guess you'd want to be informed if... I guess you'd want to be informed if we were playing DMC.
Oh, I gotta go through here. Ugh. God. Camera always messes me up. It's probably my biggest gripe about the game. Just the camera.
So if you're designing a castle, you putting this stuff in there or just a really nice library?
Depends. I can put this all behind the library. Get my secret passage library.
I can watch the VOD back later, and IGN doesn't always give good advice. Yeah. We went to IGN for a strategy guide, and then we went to the fandom wiki for a strategy guide. Good stuff. Prime internet content. Oh, you should activate your double trigger. And then taunt. Or taunt.
Whoa.
Your double trigger is charged, so...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I went through that door. Confusing myself. No, it doesn't help not getting lost when, of course, there's like a camera
Like
changing every 2
Show him
seconds.
who's boss.
Yeah. Yeah. He can't get up anymore. He's dead. Anyway. I don't know what I am supposed to do next.
Oh, a reminder that this was originally going to be Resident Evil 4, hence the fixed camera angles. Is that why his hair is like that, too?
Stairway of Tranquility. A secret mission! Damn it. What the fuck is this? I'm supposed to kill him. I got it. I thought I was literally supposed to climb them.
You probably are. Do like a jump attack. Like hit one and then see if that lets you like
I'm
regain
trying
your
to
jump
hit
or
one.
something. Oh wait. Do the Sonic attack.
I don't know how.
Pharmacist. How do you do it?
Oh, I know. I'll just taunt them and regain my devil trigger.
Hey.
Hey.
Jump on them as
Come
though they are
get me.
platforms, is what he says.
Nah. They're too round.
Okay.
Be less round next time.
Fair enough.
Then I'll jump on it. Alright, maybe I'm supposed to follow this thing back. Can I go back this way yet, or is that still a no-go? No, still a no-go. Shall I use the Wheel of Destiny? Yes! Haha! See, I am a gaming master, figuring stuff out on my own. Although there are a bunch of things in this game that are super obscure. But you know. I love the design of this castle. It's a shame I can't move the camera and look at it. Otherwise I'd do that right now. Hello, anybody home? It's me, Dante. You.
It would be so sick to have a good castle defense game. Game with like good castle defense.
I don't feel like that would be too difficult to make.
Bannerlord is the closest thing, but it's so buggy. It's so like weird.
Oh, Phantom Bat?
Kind of neat. Doesn't seem very dangerous, but...
Vampire. Phantom Vampire. Oh. Oh, what the fuck was that eye? Oh, I wish I could turn the camera around and look at what I was fighting.
Devil trigger.
Bang, bang, bang! Pull my devil trigger. It's another thing Devil May Cry has going for it. Sick fucking soundtrack. Alright, what was that? Blue door? Go to blue door. Where was the blue door?
Remember Hollow Knight had that area? You had to like down attack on enemies in order to
No, that's
go
red
further.
door. I gotta go to a blue door. I wish I could turn the camera and look around. That's the blue door. Yeah. Nice. Oh. No. Oh, God. Oh, shucks. At this point, I'm just using Devil Trigger to heal. Not for combat at all. But that's alright. I'll just taunt more often. Hey, Yeshua and Yearn.
Hey.
Welcome to chat.
Oh, cool. The game and not the next Netflix adaptation. Yes.
Yes. The superior version. Hey, as much as I hate this camera, I'll take this over the Netflix adaptation any day. At least I'm not simping for Muslim demons. What was up with that?
It's crazy that he is a Muslim who...
Wrote himself in as a demon.
Yeah, and like he associates more with demons.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
It's such a strange perspective these people have on the world. Oh, I see a thing. Oh, what did it do? Okay. Does that just turn the lights on? Or do I have to, like, hit both of them at the same time or something? It'd be much easier to go across the room if the camera would stop changing the opposite direction. No, it's like all of them that glow up. I have no idea. I don't know what this puzzle is trying to tell me.
Oh, hit that one again. Now go over and quick hit the other one. Pharmacist! We're stuck again.
What is this puzzle? It won't let me walk in the puddles either. I want to walk in the puddles though. I want to go splish splash.
Okay.
God. Can I examine any of these things? No, it won't let me examine them. Will it let me examine the things on the wall? Nope. Taunted? Eh? Okay. Maybe I need to light this on fire? No.
Yeah. The thing that's really... It's not upsetting that there's some freak who wrote a horrible fan fiction about Devil May Cry.
It's not?
What's upsetting is that... First of all, this is supposed to be an official Devil May Cry thing.
Oh yeah, that's really what
Like,
twists the knife.
Like, nobody's upset about the, like, African Devil May Cry, where they're like, oh, Basu! Like, you know, the Devil May Cry! Like, no one cares about that. But I would consider that Devil May Cry adaptation to be more authentic than the thing made by the Muslim demon.
Mm.
And then the other thing that's really upsetting is that he shouldn't feel safe doing this. Netflix shouldn't feel safe doing this.
Yeah, it's way too comfortable with the idea of like making pro demon and making Dante super childish and.
Oh, both sides are charged up by the same hit.
I don't get it.
You see on the other side, it's also.
I understand. I
Is
don't
there
get
another?
what the puzzle is.
Is there another pair?
Yeah, I've been hitting all of them. I've just been going around the room and hitting all of them.
And they're all connected. It's hard to tell without being able to move the camera, but.
Yeah, they really shouldn't make these kind of puzzles for this kind of game, huh?
I need to think about real anime. Have you watched Freerun? Have you rewatched Freerun? That's a good option.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of good anime that came out recently.
I was talking to a guy who was like based and watched anime, and we asked him if he watched Freerun, and he's like, "No, what's that?" And it's like, "Oh my god, you're in for
Boy,
such a
are
treat."
you missing out.
Yeah. Hey, Gergie, you want to come hang out?
Yeah. What's the answer to this puzzle? I've been hitting like all of them. I don't know. me...
Where are we?
Oh, good question. What does it tell me? Mission? Nightmare of Darkness, Mission 16.
Cool. Nightmare of Darkness, EMC. Walk through. Alright. The Devil May Cry fandom. Of course. Dante is now in the underworld after passing through the gateway at the end of the previous mission. The column of light that Dante starts out in can be used as a teleporter should the player wish to backtrack, though there is no reason to do so. Proceed towards the camera and jump up into it, into the high opening and go along the pulsating corridor. Are we sure this is the right mission?
Well, like, get to the part
this is not the right mission. This is not the right mission.
Okay.
Nightmare of Darkness?
Yeah, Nightmare of Darkness, Mission 16.
Okay. Once you go across the bridge, you cannot go back outside, so be sure to complete all the secret missions that take place outdoors. Head through the main hall. Inside things will have changed. There are 2 blue orb shards here. Get one by using Stinger off the knight statue in the middle of the room. Get the second by searching underneath the staircase. When you've got those 2 things, look for the circular shields, which you see past the stairs. Activate it by hitting them. You'll face a new type of monster called Plasma. Use Ifrit to kill this monster easily. If you use Alistair, you will not do damage. You will cause it to multiply instead. This monster is fast, and you can beat it with Ifrit's attacks. Head to the room with the airplane and ignore all the plasmas inside and head to the long hallway. Visit the small study with the God of Time statue to buy power-ups. If you need more red orbs, you can kill the plasmas, but don't push it. A really hard boss is coming up. Okay.
It doesn't say anything about a room and a bunch of light up things. I hate.
Yeah, you just gotta hit him.
But it doesn't work.
Just keep doing it. Don't stop. Just hit him more.
I'm just gonna go around this room hitting this thing over.
Just keep
now?
hitting it. More. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is how you win the game?
Yes. Go to the other room with the stairs.
Other room with stairs.
Yes.
Can I leave? No, I can't leave. I need to finish the puzzle. Whatever the hell this puzzle is supposed to even be. I really don't know what they're going for here. I would think it was just like, oh, make them all, like, light up, but...
Yeah, there you go. Now open the door. Okay. Jump in the puddle?
I can't jump in the puddle. There's, like, an invisible wall.
Okay. Go to the throne. When you stepped on those glowy puddles, it made a noise?
You think of these?
Yeah.
I
So-
don't hear anything.
Okay, hit the shield.
What shield? This one?
I don't know. Go for it. Okay, now run in all the puddles.
In all of them?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought it made a noise when you stepped on one of them. The volume is so low, I can't really tell though.
Damn. Where's the pharmacist when we need him? Seems like it wants me to do something in a certain amount of time, but there's no direction what it wants me to do.
You should figure out how to use the sonic attack. That's probably the solution.
Yeah, the sonic attack is the solution.
Yeah, seriously though, you haven't figured out how to use it yet, and you just upgraded it like twice.
Yeah. Let's see. Action? Is that where it tells you how to do things?
Maybe.
Keeps attacking as long as the... While airborne in Devil Trigger, just use left stick and Y button. Yeah, simple enough.
Oh, you have to be in Devil Trigger to use the sonic attack?
Yeah, pretty sure like everything else besides like Stinger is like mostly Devil Trigger things. This is where you fight Nightmare, light up the switches on the wall. Already did that. What is second step after lighting them up? Because it seems like it's a time thing, but I don't know what else to do. What do I do after this?
Okay, so that switch is... Yeah, okay. Hit that one on the side.
What?
On the side of the room, not the back of the room. On the side. Now go to the back of the room.
I've done this before.
Other side. Go to the left side.
Now what?
Now go back towards the camera. Is there another one on that
This one?
It looked like it wasn't connected. Like there were two pairs.
There is more than one switch. Yeah, I've gone around the entire room, hitting all of them. What is the second step? Because really, I don't know what the game wants me to do here. Examine the puddle in the middle of the room. I can't really examine it. There's a strong surge of evil. There's a voice in my head saying something. One who knocks on the gate to the underworld shall borrow the strength from the blue stone.
Oh.
Now you come out, you motherfucker. Oh, was that a grab? Alright, whatever. Oh god, this is gonna give me motion sickness for sure. Oh yeah. Oh, this is not good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hurl. This and bad camera? Ah, fuck.
Do you need me to do it?
What? Am I hitting this?
Hit the skulls.
I mean, there's a lot of
Go
skulls.
bang, bang, bang on my devil trigger.
Where's the enemy?
The skulls are so goofy.
Yeah. Oh, I see a health bar. Where's the thing I have to... Over there?
Oh yeah, that's the thing where like when his face is where he takes damage.
Ugh.
So you have to like dodge back and then
Is there a dodge button?
Devil trigger and stinger.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like he takes damage in his face, so you have to like go to his
I
face
know.
to provoke him to attack, and then you have to aim with the gun,
Oh, God.
and then jump. Or is it the jump button and a direction while you're aiming will make you dodge, and then you just like back dodge and then go back, just like a Souls like.
Use the switches to keep him hard?
I think that's when the sludge first spawns. I think you have to hit the things his lightning is connected to.
To damage Nightmare, you wait till his balls are exposed. It's a good thing this dialogue takes forever to click through. Expose your balls to me, Nightmare. Ew.
How am I still number one? I don't know. City, the animation looks interesting. Heard people got staples in their Switch 2s. This target goofed up. Staples isn't like stabbed through the screen. Or like just loose staples like just in the packaging. Sonic attack.
It's pretty fun.
Taunt. Hide behind something and taunt. Oh wow, it gave you so much, Devil Trigger. Oh no.
Aw.
Alright,
I didn't
Devil
think you'd
Trigger.
be able to-
Oh wow. Now go hide and taunt. Nice. Oh. Go for that. Wow. Right, time to... Yeah. Perfect timing. You run faster. Oh, nice dodge. Hell yeah. Show him who's boss. Get those taunts in.
Can't get me. Ha ha ha.
Although, to be honest, a guy running around at super speed in a grenade launcher is pretty terrifying.
Give me your eggs. Your orgies.
Got him. Industrial staples because they staple through the box and into the switch screen. What the fuck? Dumbass staff stapled the receipt of Switch 2 box onto the boxes where it just so happens where the screen is inside. Jesus Christ.
So, can I not damage him unless I go inside of him or something?
I think hit the badges on the walls. And I think that makes him damageable. Yeah, it does. Do this. Oh god.
Oh, well, I couldn't dodge that.
Yeah, the pillar.
Yeah. There was kind of no warning that he was going to do a death beam on me.
I saw someone playing the Switch 2 and they bought.
Did it actually do damage though?
And they're playing the Donkey Kong game, and I could last a whole 5 seconds of that voice acting before I was like,
No,
get me
I
the
still
fuck out of
wasn't.
here.
I still wasn't doing any damage.
Yeah, maybe you need to hit
Get good.
more. Like you need to hit them on the body with the sword. Maybe there's certain spots that take damage.
Let's try, I don't know.
It was GameStop, not Target. Target failed to get pre-orders filled and had to give out e-gift cards. Ah. And GameStop fucking up hard. They already are not like a super robust business.
Yeah. Nightmare has 2 balls that get exposed in a short time. That's not the balls. I guess that's something else. What do the balls look like? What do I have to keep watch for? Are they like big bright balls, or is it going to be very obvious? Like, oh yeah, that's what I need to hit. Camera, will you stop fucking with me?
Nice. Taunt. You showed him.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh my devil.
Apparently Ifrit is good on the sludge guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I should send the link to that premiere to the Melee Games gang.
Oh yeah, sure. Help spread word around about other games in production by indie folk. Always appreciate it.
So yeah, I guess you hit the badge first.
Badge.
And you devil trigger.
Alright, now,
Yeah, those on the top. See that? That ball up there? That orb? I guess jump up there and hit it.
what? Why didn't my gun hit it? Isn't like the whole thing is there's supposed to be like auto lock on whatever?
Yeah, you're doing damage now. I think you did do damage, it just didn't trigger the lazy health bar. So it didn't have that like red section of the health bar.
Ugh.
Okay. You can double trigger too. Oh nice, that does so much damage.
Here we go.
Just hit the badge on the wall again.
Oh, if only the camera would stop fucking moving me around so I can't see.
Probably not the safest place to taunt.
He's pissing on me over there. Oh, it moves. Okay. You fucking suck. How about that?
Is he draining your devil trigger?
Move. Fucking camera. Oh my god. Can I not reach it?
If you get the jump on the back.
Oh. It was a trap!
Badges on walls, I guess.
God. Really, the difficulty spike is only because of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the inability to see or move where you want to go is where all the difficulty comes
When
from.
the camera changes and then suddenly your character starts jerking to a different direction.
Yes. It's controlling
Yeah.
your movement as well,
Yeah.
you know?
I bet that would be a really difficult challenge run for any game if you could control someone's camera
Oh, yeah, right?
on there. So then you would just look away from all the bosses and they're running and you just turn the camera so they start going off the cliff.
Gotta do it at really devious times.
Yeah, like you leave them alone for a little bit and then
You can see that the boss is about to grab and you turn their camera around when they're about to dodge away.
Imagine trying to beat like Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls 2, you're running in the gutter and someone just like leaves it straight and then they just turn to the right and you go off the cliff.
Yeah, of course. And the whole time you're talking to them like, don't do it. I know you're gonna do it, don't do it.
Be
It's
so
like,
fun.
what? Me? No. I would never do that to you, bud. Putty? What? Is there a thing where I can buy more orbs from before I lose all my progress?
Or yellow orbs.
Yeah.
I do not know.
I'm gonna go back and look.
I think
for
you
it.
have a health item you can use in your inventory.
Well, that won't help me here.
Right, but like if you're about to lose in the boss fight, I think you can heal with it. Those like green stars. Pretty sure. But yeah, the Great Rebellion guys were like, yeah, let's we're down for a like collab. What'd you wanna do?
You
I
know
was like,
how to kill him now, you just gotta get good. Well, I'm I'm trying to get good, but I just don't want to lose all my progress.
I have to redo the mission again, yeah.
Yeah.
Bumpy.
God. Where is a thing to upgrade? Is it over here? That's not it. Is there one somewhere over here? It's been so long since I've even been in this castle, I honestly can't. Aha! There we go. Some yellow orbs.
Some people liked my tweet. Now I'm time to get this collection on my PS5. Honestly, I don't see the value in getting a collection of I don't know, maybe I'm just a PC snob, but I don't really see the value of getting any kind of game on something that isn't PC, because you're gonna have the same PC just upgraded later. It'll still be a computer. So
Okay. Don't shoot evil coming from the puddle in the water. Voices my head. Oh, alright. Let's go.
you did good and got two missions finished yesterday. Yeah, I guess we're making some good progress. Should go back to playing some Nightfire too.
Oh, do I have to get eaten by him first? Oh god.
Oh, you can damage the orb.
If I can reach it. Fucking.
Can you do the spinny attack?
I mean, that was me attempting to do a spinning attack. Wah! I gotta get my devil trigger.
Or you're charging up your devil trigger while in devil trigger. Oh,
I'm not in devil trigger.
never mind then.
I'm trying to get my devil trigger.
Oh. Venfel's coming out with some shirts.
Yes.
Some gay posters. Not actually, but...
Yeah, pretty boys, right? I guess she's trying to get the Dojins on her side.
Are they called Fujos?
Yeah, that's right, Fujos. I'm getting my Japanese terminology mixed up.
Fujos are so, repulsive. Anime Expo 2025. Is that
You're just browsing Instagram at this point.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
I was like...
I get it. I'm not playing well.
I was just checking my messages, and that showed up. But she was posting it with a thing that says Anime Expo 2025 catalog, and I wasn't sure if she meant that there's a particular anime expo called that, or is that just all the anime expos she's going to? That's what she's going to carry as her merchandise.
know. I assume she's talking about a convention that she's going to. But I don't know which one in particular. Oh god. The camera. Oh my god. Enough of this.
Yeah. Can you get on top of him?
Very effectively, I can't.
So it's such a weird boss. It's like a tank or something. It's got like guns on the sides and stuff.
God, why does it always like face me the wrong direction from where I'm trying to hit?
It's like a weird gloop tank.
Yeah.
You can't damage the guns.
Ah, I can't even see that he's
I
casting
think you
it.
get full double trigger, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, this is really difficult for me to move. Especially in this room where there's like a million different camera angles that it's constantly switching to. Take a shot every time it switches the camera angle. Yeesh.
That's I don't know, did you post it in like the White Pill channel? It was a mom helping their kids beat some Game Boy game.
Yeah, that's pretty
Cute.
cute. Okay, I gotta make him hard. Ugh,
I assume he's getting ready to shoot the beam, but
trying to fucking move! Bitch! Ah!
double trigger.
Oh, inside of my head.
You did a ton of damage there.
Ah! Fucking beam. Give me a second, bitch. Come on, turn the camera. Oh, not now!
Oh, you gotta hit the shields or something.
Yeah, I gotta hit them again. Come on! No, stop auto fucking locking onto the enemies.
Oh, that way. Yeah.
Yes!
It's yeah. To make sure you don't get beamed. There it is.
There it is.
You beat the sludge tank.
No, I beat the camera. Which is way more
Gotcha.
impressive. Oh man. What a
install this
crazy
collection.
fight.
I thought you said by my mistake.
Oh, did I go backwards? I guess I did. Bang, 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 pull my devil trigger. Oh, oopsie.
Oh, good. Hit your double trigger. Help you breathe underwater. Is it stand on that? Oh yeah, you gotta fight the skulls. Hey, better than them just having you instantly die when you go in water.
Yeah, right.
Not that much better, but...
See, I gotta examine something over here. It's reacting to the growing evil surge of the darkness. Shall I use Staff of Hermes? Yeah, sure.
How accurate.
Ah, yes, the ancient television screens.
As Hermes is well known for.
Castan's bedroom is depicted. It's reacting to the growing evil surge of the darkness. It looks like an ordinary oil painting. Wait a second. It looks like the surface is rippling like water. Very insightful. Gatekeeper's room is depicted. It's reacting to the growing evil surge.
Oh, I forgot. The print should be done.
Looks like an ordinary oil painting. Wait a second, it looks like its surface is rippling. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. How do I decode this? Whoa. Aha. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, oh, oh no. Oh, oh. God damn it. Jump through the left painting? What is this, Mario? Is that why it's rippling? Because they want me to jump through it like Mario? I didn't get that, honestly. You don't remember? Yeah, well, I certainly don't remember. I just assumed it meant that they wanted me to, like, go to those areas. Like, go back through the castle and go find those areas. But maybe you're right. Maybe I'm supposed to jump through the paintings. I don't know. I'll give it a try. Easier to go back there than it is to go through the entire castle and find out I was wrong.
I don't know how this came out the exact same size as the previous one. So I'm still working on getting the size right, and I just happen to have this like crazy pink in the printer, so forgive the blindingly bright pink bookmarks, but it's my new bookmark design is like this. So it won't be so thick that the sword pushes the book open quite so much and like messes with the spine. Let's see. Yeah. So this one I think came out a bit too big. And I thought I made a smaller version, but I guess I didn't, unless I printed the wrong version. It's hard to tell. This looks like identical. In the interim, I printed this one, which is like about the right size, but it's slightly oblong because of how I manipulated the shape. So I wanted to have one that was less distorted. Mainly just the pommel is a little bit oval shaped, which is fine, but I put a little like iron cross on it, so like the looked a bit odd being more symmetrical on a thing that is not totally.
Go through the hole in the floor and jump through the other painting.
I think it's kind of like nice to fidget with too. So I'm fairly happy with it. This is too big. It feels too clunky in the hand, but this is nice.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. And of course, my first version was quite small because I didn't really check what the size of it was. The first version was like this thing. It's very, very tiny. But...
Alright. I think that's probably it for Devil May Cry. For tonight, anyways.
So, if you guys get any books from us, or I guess from me, I will have a new sword bookmark that comes with it. It's been a long time coming because I wasn't super happy with the old sword bookmarks I designed. I mean, I've gone through a couple versions of those, but in any case. And I wanted to keep these like thin enough that they're like semi-transparent on the text, because I was like,
Your name will pop up a little bit better that way, I guess.
yeah.
Yes.
Especially if I'm just doing one color bookmarks. So, that's my little reveal for the stream.
Woo.
I have to figure out how to get them more closer to like this proportions. I don't know how I did this, where I like resized it a bunch of different ways and it ended up with the same size. Because I went from this to this, and then I was like, oh, let me make everything symmetrical again, like not stretched out, and then I ended up with like basically the same size, almost identically, which makes me wonder if I actually printed the right file.
Probably not, if they're the same exact size.
Yeah. You have to fuck around with it a bit. But of course, these could be given out as like a bookmark. I should probably switch the color, because I don't know how many people want a super bright pink bookmark.
I don't know. I think they look nice.
Yes, but you're a girl.
I guess people like the silver swords or the gold swords or something a little more fantasy-esque.
Yeah. So I guess
You
I'll...
also have a nice shiny green as well.
Yeah, I think I'll swap on maybe the green or something. Or maybe blue. I don't know. And then I have some dice towers and stuff I gotta fulfill for...
Oh yeah, you got an order.
Yeah. I got a sword and a heart from Yeshua and Yarden.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted to chat with stream about? We wind down the last wind down portion of the stream.
I guess so. I mean, I mentioned my tweet earlier. Like, I just like scrolled Twitter for a minute because I was like sending out messages to some people, and like everybody's so like black-pilled about stuff, and
Yeah.
like they were finding ways to be black-pilled about stuff that's not really
Reasonable.
yeah, like, so there's some like psychopath who was like singing about in the UK where he's like oh, you want your country back, too bad, or whatever. He's like some kind of brown something, and
Yeah,
he's
I saw
like,
that.
we took over the country, moo ha ha, and it got attention, and then the U.S. revoked his visa, so he lost all his money on his tour that he was going to do, right? And yeah, get fucked. And
Yeah.
then people were taking that and were like, he only got his visa revoked because he talked about the Jews, because your government agrees that you shouldn't have your own country. Ridiculous. I've never heard of this guy before. The reason he's in the news is not because the U.S. revoked his visa. He was going around the internet because he's like, oh, he's been doing it for 5 years. Like, I've never heard of this fucking nobody. But he showed up on people's radars, and then the moment he was trending on Twitter, Trump was like, yeah, fuck that guy, zap his visa. The reason that he got his visa zapped is not anything to do with Israel. It's very clear that Trump...
I didn't even hear about any anti-Semitic stuff that he said. I'd only heard about him saying, you want your country back too bad.
But it's like, I think it's people who are, like, trying to concoct some way that they should be depressed. And it's kind of retarded. Like, there's plenty of, like, him saying that, like, it should not be the end of the story that he gets his visa zapped and then, okay, all is good in the world. Like, no, he should be deported. Like, I don't care how long he's been in England. Get him the fuck out of there. Like, clearly he's not English. Like,
clearly he doesn't have any love for the country if he's...
Yeah, do I need a DNA test or, like, a philosophy degree to tell if he's supposed to be in England? Like, obviously he's not. He's like, no, we're taking over the country. Ah, ha, ha. It's like, okay, well... stick him on a dinghy and dump it.
It certainly does not show good faith.
Yeah, what are we, retarded guys? Just like shoot him in the head. Like what are we, like, this is like crazy. Like, of course not, vigilante. I mean, like, he should just be executed by the state for crimes against his country because he's just shouting out treason in a concert hall. Like, okay, die. What? But like, yeah, people are mad at him, and he's getting punished because people don't like it. And then they're like, oh, it's all the Jews. And it's like, shut up. Like, just fucking, like...
Not now, Varg.
Yeah, like, not now, Varg. Like, but I think I saw a lot of people blackpilling about all sorts of, like, stuff when I was, like, scrolling, and it's like, if your, like, sole purpose in making a post is to depress other people or to blackpill them so they give up and stop fighting, you're the enemy.
Yes, you're
like,
part of the problem.
Yeah, you are part of the problem. And unless you have some kind of call to action where you're like, start doing something to fix this, or something inspiring like, like, oh, this is improving and it needs to keep improving because this is bad, right? Then just shut the fuck up. Like, you can do more good by just shutting up. Like,
now, do you think most of those people are just, like, stupid, depressed people, or do you think that most of them are, like, psyops from the other side trying to get you to actually give up?
I think they're stupid and depressed, and I think also they are addicted, like many people, to likes and engagement, and you get the most likes and engagement when you're negative.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
They're incentivized to always be negative about the state of everything.
Yeah, and that will only, like, make their whatever condition that they have mentally even worse if they're being incentivized to continue those negative feelings.
And then it's also, like, their relevance is kind of predicated on how bad the world is. Because I don't want to hear people complaining about this or that if they're wrong, right? So they need to convince people that the world sucks so that they're relevant, right? But, like, you are in a much better position where, like, you review comics. If there weren't dog shit comics to review, you could just review good comics. Right? Like, if DC started putting out good books, you could just talk about how much you liked this book or that book.
Yeah.
But...
Nah, I get it. Oh, hey, Nito.
Hey.
Says, okay, I'm halfway through the DC fake comics video. It's pretty funny, but I made the mistake of reading the comments. The game was rigged from the start. Spoiler alert. Teehee.
Yeah, I assumed everyone would know because they watch Trisha's other videos. She's like repeating these things.
But some of them, to be fair, some of them people say that they don't finish watching all of it because it's like too cringe, or some of them even my subscribers just haven't seen because I've done so many of them.
Yeah.
So I guess in theory, even the subscribers could play along and get some wrong.
Yeah.
It's a very fun video though. And the update video, the read-through of Adventures Academy, that's coming out later this week.
That was really fun.
Look forward to that.
Trisha showed me the preview of, like, how the video. I think it's even better than the guessing thing.
Oh really? I really like the guessing game.
Why? I like the guessing video.
But then again, I've already read Avengers Academy, so maybe it's less entertaining for me who, like, already knows the story.
Well, no, I think I like the guessing thing better, but Yeah, I think people might like the
The voices you put on the characters were certainly really funny. It was really entertaining in of itself. If you guys want to hear some Adam voice acting, this is peak.
It's such torture reading that thing. You know what? My only regret about the video is like part of the plot involves them like stealing like drugs for transgender.
No, it's just stealing drugs for anyone who quote unquote needs the medical care.
And like he's literally a villain through and through. He's stealing drugs that should not be given to people, and then he's like giving them to people. It's like
giving them to the night nurse.
Yeah, night nurse. Like character doesn't like the doctor doesn't know her name. It's just like night nurse.
I have no idea. I still have cringe from Nothing But Nightwing. Funny enough, I know someone who's continued to read Nothing But Nightwing, and basically he's told me it's not worth really covering anymore because it gets very normie later on, and there's just not a whole lot of cringe to really pull through. But that first, like, chapter or two was crazy cringe. And then apparently it just mellows out and it's not that cringe anymore. Weird. At the least, y'all should remember them by now, how Adam destroyed some of them. Well, he didn't read them. He just chopped them up.
Yeah, well, in the video, I did remember... I Am Not Starfire, because I remember looking at that and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like... I think a lot of that wasn't in the video of me destroying it, but when I looked at the book, I was like, "Oh my god, what is this?" Like I opened the book just to, like, look inside. I was like, "Oh!" I slammed it shut. It was like so gross. Like,
yeah, she makes some like nasty pig-like expressions throughout the comic as well.
It's like Jesus Christ.
So it makes me wonder if the self-insert author has like some insecurities to depict herself as a pig person.
Yeah, it's like so fucked up. My god.
Yeah.
Starfire's a single mom. It's like, what the fuck?
Crazy.
Ugh. Anyway.
What would you use to destroy a copy of the Harley Quinn Fart comic? I have no idea, but a fan did send us the Harley Quinn Fart comic.
I do have
David. Anyway.
I do have a new axe, so.
Oh, you want to sharpen the new axe?
It's very sharp, actually, so we could use that.
Single moms in your area. Yeah, if they look like Starfire. Oh, God. What a crazy video. If we ever do a part 2 to Real or Fake DCYA, I will actually put fake ones in there. Because, you know, there's obviously a lot that you could come up with when it comes to fake plot descriptions.
It was funny, though, that you...
They were all real.
They were all real, yeah. Because I think it does a better job of illustrating how you should not let your kids look at these things.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, I have some 3D modeling to do. Clearly. But I like the font. Yeah. I actually mixed a few fonts to get this, but still. I'm a fan. The only letter I don't really like is the R on Meisner, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I kind of get what you mean, though. Yeah. It shows that both DC and Marvel need to clean house. Yeah. I haven't, funny enough, DCYA is just like a surefire thing to find horrible cringe aimed at kids. But it's been like a hot minute since I've seen really just an area of Marvel that does the same thing, where it's just like nothing but cringe over and over. Avengers Academy is probably the most cringe you will get from Marvel, and that is really bad.
Yeah.
It is crazy bad.
I mean, the existence of the, like, mulatto Spider-Man is already, like, crazy. Like that is already in the existence of him in itself is like cringe.
Right. But a lot of Marvel stuff I think is like very normie social justice cringe, where it doesn't like hinge on that parody level like a lot of DCYA does. Like Lois Lane. It's like crazy, Do another part of the real or fake Rule 34 video. It's very funny. It's very hard to do.
I guess we could. I found it was so hard to do on the other end of it. Trying to guess which ones. It's fucking insane. And then also like when you watch the video, you don't understand how fucking ridiculous some of the like pictures are. Like
yeah, because I had to block out
you
most of it.
You have to block out most of it, but like fucking what was the Mulan one?
The Mulan was funniest.
It was fucking insane. And like also the Goofy movie one, like you guys don't know what horrors I saw.
No, God.
That was like one of the first ones that I found, and I was like, this is not worth it. I should give up here. And I was like
that alone made you want to give up. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was. I was like, as
Rule
soon as
34 is a dark place, I gotta say.
Because here's the thing, right? There's a huge chasm of difference between, like just, like, naked ladies and, like, stuff that is, like, let's say, like, 18 plus kind of...
Sure.
Whatever, like, just nude stuff that's...
Just nude stuff.
And like... But, like, the women will look attractive and normal and whatever. And then there's, like, this fucking crazy brain cancer that happens on the other side where people start getting attracted to stuff that's, like, not normal. Like,
just, like, put some tumors in them and now they look attractive.
Or they'll be, like, inflated, or it would be, like, crazy. And it's, like...
Yeah.
Like, there's, like, this... People that are, like, fans of that stuff... They and like I'm not a scientist, but there's this whole separate section of stuff that people will get attracted to that does not look like a human, and it's so
the funny part is
weird.
They like tend to also contribute quite a lot, or maybe it's just like the vast amount of different fetishes people have obtained, and now there must be things for each fetish.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but there's a lot of them.
Like, when I was looking through the pages, there was some stuff that seemed, like, normal, right? That was like, yes, this looks like a thing that you would not be some deranged, like, freak for being attracted to this thing or that thing, right? But it was, like, maybe one... of the images every like 3 pages was like that. The rest was the most deranged shit you'd ever seen in your life, and like I don't even know if you're human if you're attracted to something. It's like the Goofy movie guy is fucking insane. Like or like the Danny Phantom one where he's like
weird inflation muscles, whatever
like,
you would
what
call that.
What the fuck is happening there?
It doesn't, not attractive, just strange.
Yeah. Anyway. Furries, so like, yeah, I guess furries is a good example of it, but it's more to do with like the body proportions. Like,
yeah, the way that they choose to depict what would normally be a human body.
Because people they're in this like conversation where there's like people who are like anti-boobers, they want to like ban all porn or whatever, and then there's other people who are like it's all fine and normal and natural, and they are both totally missing, both sides completely missing what I find to be like horrifyingly alarming, that there's like people that are starting to be attracted to stuff that is just not what a human body looks like. And I'm not even like talking about necessarily.
Unrealistic expectations.
I'm not talking about unrealistic expectations, like someone that's too attractive. Oh, it looks like a fake supermodel or whatever. And I'm not talking people that are attracted to like animals and like furries and stuff. There's just like body proportions that are popular in like people that do like erotic art. Like sometimes Trisha will show me someone who used to do normal drawings and now they're making more money by doing like erotic drawings or whatever. But they will slowly shift from drawing an accurate but attractive like human woman, right, to like a woman that does not look like a person anymore. Like, and it's not just that they're too attractive or something. Like, it's just how they start to get drawn. Then what is popular amongst that crowd? They're no longer like human. Like, they're like attracted to stuff that is not a person. And it's not. And I'm not saying they're unrealistically attractive. They are parallel completely. It is a totally different like skill tree.
Well, I would even say that they try to like make very unattractive figures and try to sexualize them in order to make them seem attractive.
Yeah.
Like drawing like super fat or chubby porn, but then like have them in some sort of seductive pose with super protruding nipples or something strange like that.
Yeah, it's just like, and I think it probably is easier to do and takes less skill, but man, it's like that cannot be good for society.
Yeah.
No, there's like something, there's obviously something wrong there. And if it can go that far away from like what is a normal attractive woman to like these misshapen like freak bodies, it could go anywhere else, right? Like there's no like if you can like twist someone's brain that much, it could definitely go further.
Yeah.
So
you're pushing the envelope.
So anyway,
Nito asking who picked that giant dragon picture. I believe you're talking about the Mulan one.
Yeah,
that was me.
That was Trisha. That was so like you don't know how fucking horrible that looks without the censors. That is the most fucked up shit. It looks so like Trisha had like the whole thing covered, but it was like so fucking weird. I can't believe that was a fake picture too, because the whole rest of it is so normal. Yeah. Like the part that you showed me.
Because like it's an environmental shot.
Yeah.
Because they needed more room for a giant Mushu.
Maybe we should do another one of those. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not balanced because I don't know art. So like I can't guess very well whether it is or not.
Yeah.
It's like you're the expert, so it should be for.
It's also like really tricky to monetize those videos.
Oh, did they not get monetized?
I don't think they did. Or if they did, it was like limited monetization.
Yeah.
I mean, can you blame them?
No, I can't. I can't. That makes sense. But oh my god, that'd be pretty funny to do with Melee James, but like he has no idea either. Like he's not like an art expert. Like,
yeah, I also would feel weird about like just flashing porn at a stranger.
Yeah, but he's like such a gooner. Like I think it's fine.
He's already far gone.
Yeah, like when their "Be Right Back" screen is just like Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball, just like on loop, like with Banjo-Kazooie music.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. It was really funny. Like someone was saying that they started playing Banjo-Kazooie, and then they were like, "What have you done to me? Like you've corrupted my mind." So now I associate boobs with the Banjo-Kazooie music, and I never noticed that's what their music was. And then I like look up the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack. I'm like, "Oh, that's right. That is the same music." I just didn't think about it.
Now your brain is associating that. Yeah. It would be fun to do more like
it's also
bring on more guests to react to like crazy stuff.
Yeah, it might be fun because there's a couple people that are like on Rumble and stuff that are like quite the character, but they don't have like a big like following. So I think they'd be down for like a collab, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And like it could be fun just to like, you know, spotlight some people that are fun creators.
Yeah.
Do some community building, etc.
And do some connections.
But first, it'd be really cool to figure out something to do with the Cavalt Games guys. That'd be really cool to. I mean, I have a game going of the Great Rebellion where I'm just trying to pick up every single item and like just have all items.
You're right.
Eventually, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we should say goodnight to everybody and call it here.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and if you guys haven't seen the Real or Fake comic thing, you should check that out.
You guys should definitely be watching that one.
That was really fun. And anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a pleasure. And
yeah, we'll see you for another stream sometime in the hopefully near future. But until then, look forward to the new video coming out this week. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.